So I've been building bigger and bigger lately. But with Lego getting expensive,
oh, hell no, man.
Not everyone can make huge MOCs. So I'm going to share 6 tips you can use to maximize a smaller base and make small MOC dioramas pop. Number 1. Focus on something to showcase. This could be a small build, a rare minifigure, or a snapshot of some action. Anything really. Today I'm gonna make a MOC showcasing these little Velociraptors. I'm starting with this 16 by 32 stud base, but these tips can be used for any MOC that's smaller than that. And on this base I'll show you the second tip. Adding a water feature. Adding a water feature is a great way to spice up the ground in a diorama. I like to use tiles combined with wedge plates for this. Here I'm using lime green tiles to make a puddle of toxic sludge. I'm gonna switch these brown pieces to green once I get the actual piece in green. But for now, on to tip number 3. If you can't build out, then build up. Here I'm making an anti-dinosaur wall for my dino world. But underneath is a secret hideout. Now the MOC actually looks a lot bigger, even though it's still the same 16 by 32 base. But on second thought, it looks kinda plain. So I'll add my 4th tip. Greebling is when you add a bunch of details to make something look techy. To me, greebles in sci-fi MOCs and plants in nature MOCs kind of mirror each other. Even a small area, when greebled or filled with plants, can look so cool. This is a particularly overgrown sector outside the seawall, with trash and deadly creatures. But there's still 2 types of plants that I want to add, and each one represents one of the final 2 tips. If you like the video so far, please consider subscribing. Now on to tip number 5. With a small base, you might run out of studs on top, but you can add even more things by building sidewards. Here, I left some Technic holes in the back so I could attach some bamboo. But there's still one more empty space here that we need to optimize. And we'll do that by adding a unique piece, aka a set piece. Adding and highlighting a unique piece to complement the main subject can really elevate your MOC. This time I'm going to be using what might be the best plant piece. There's also an unlucky raptor that got caught in it, but more food for these 2, I guess. Lastly, I added some minifigures, and the MOC was done. Remember, these tips can be used for any MOC, especially ones smaller than this. This MOC here is all 6 tips put together, but you can use any number or combination of the 6 for your MOCs. Again, if you liked the video, consider subscribing. You can watch the rest of my dinosaur series here. Thank you so much for watching today's Story by the Brick.